Hey, this is Croc36, and I am going to try this. This is like the 6th time I've tried this, but here we go. Pressing on. Issues with it. So I can't touch the keyboard much, or it makes a lot of noise. I can't touch the computer much at all. Okay, so this is a continuation of an analysis of Arthur Bomber Harris and Myygames 2022 out-of-box championship, accessanalyze.org. What did the Americans do? So the Americans bought 2 carriers, 2 subs, and 1 transport. Let's go down, scroll down through. This is a low luck game, so battles, the choice of the battles is much more important than the actual rolling, because there's only 1 dice rolled per round per side. And we're going to go right into placements, and then we'll analyze. So 2 subs go into the Atlantic, and then 2 subs and a transport into the Pacific. And we get $53. And what do we have? Just going to show you the disposition of troops. We have a major minor navy down here. Okay, I just knocked the thing. We have a major navy here, and we have a navy coming in, as well as a minor navy over here. So this is obviously a front that's opposing the Caroline Islands front, and also, of course, Sea of Japan, as well as casting power over 42 particularly, as well as Celebes. Okay, let's go to the Chinese. What are they going to do? They indeed have the Burma Road, so they're going to buy 3 artillery. This is not my usual buy. I usually am a strict infantry buy. But they choose to go to war with Hunan, and succeed. And then they choose to withdraw their forces back to Szechuan after the brilliant strategic move with Yunnan, the fighters to Yunnan, and keeping that for a round. They're going to fall back. This is a $6, $12, maybe $12, $13, $14. Plus, I think they've maybe lost 3 infantry so far. So really preserving their troops, as well as maintaining a money flow. So they again receive $16. So that's awesome. Okay, so what are the British going to do? They are going to buy an air base, another air base, I should say. I'm sorry, an air base and a fighter and an infantry. And the UK Pacific is going to buy 3 infantry and 2 mech. Combat choices, they're going to choose to fight in 96 and Ethiopia. And that's it. Let's go down to the placement. They place 1 fighter and 1 infantry in the United Kingdom, and 1 airfield in Gibraltar. And then their turn is complete. They collect $34. Now let me take a look at this real quick. And this is sort of, to me, UK 1 is a huge turn. Let's analyze this for a second without making too much noise and see if it works. So again, brilliant move by the Russians to project a lot of power into southern China. This is a pretty conservative. Troops, a couple of troops into Southeast Asia, but mostly a withdrawal and a posturing from retreat from Malaya to Shen State, and then a maintaining of Burma, maintaining of power in India. And then over here, we have a move on the Ethiopia, and again, because of low luck, this does not have to be a risky battle. And he doesn't have to bring too many in there, and that's a nice withdrawal from Malta, and after that, a Sebastian in 92 with a nice fleet, a nice scrambling fighters. He did bring a transport. You can't quite see it here, but I believe there's a transport in there. And if there's not, there's going to be transport survived here and 109, transport in 108. I'm pretty sure that there's a transport in here. Let me just check territory, and you'll look and see that there is indeed a transport. Oh, there it is. There's a transport here and a transport here, which means that despite this huge navy, UK ends up being kind of weak. And there's a blocker here and a blocker here in order to make it so this fight here is going to have to be all air. And then in addition to that, I would point out that this navy is really the protection against sea lion. All right, that's a review of the big allied turn. Let me keep going to try to finish this off. He's going to purchase a sub and a mech, and he's going to do some can opening stuff. Let's just move down here to. He's not going to make that much money, but it's a decent salary for the Italians. I believe he makes $14. The Italians send the can openers to Romania and Slovakia. They take Greece and southern France, as well as just keep their navy consolidated. They do not. They have actually withdrawn troops from Africa. So pretty, obviously you don't get more obvious than that. There's a purchase of one fighter by Anzac. They did make $14, by the way. For like $14, yep. Anzac goes down here, and he actually goes into Dutch New Guinea, making sure that when they do go to war, he will have that bonus. And he collects a ragtag collection of British battleship, as well as Anzac destroyer cruiser, and the American fleet from 54 from Philippines, Sea of Philippines, Philippine Sea, and Hawaii. And the French combine their forces with the. They're going to bring down the troop to Transjordan, as well as destroyer to 81. They're going to move to Tunisia, and of course they stay there. The fighter's gone. Yep, the fighter's gone. Okay, that's it for round one.